Good morning, beautiful Sagittarians, and good morning to everybody. Beautiful Sagittarians, I had my visit with my granddaughter. She let me do her hair. Now, she gives her mom a hard time about her hair, so she let grandma do it. So I guess I'm honored and privileged. What about Sagittarius, spirit? What about Sagittarius? Sagittarius. And no, just for those of you that are wondering, I had a nasty comment yesterday about me being an angel of darkness and all this. I mean, like, are you for real? You know, people, that's the sweetness in life, guys. And that's why I do tarot. I'm trying to help people, not harm people. So, like, I'm just blocking people that are pissing me off. I don't need the negativity, guys. I don't need it. Like, I went through an extremely hard journey during my life, and people can pick apart my words and they can manipulate my words and they can interpret my words whatever way they want. I don't care. It doesn't offend me, guys. It's just, you know what? You're not destroying my positivity. You're not going to destroy. If I enjoy my granddaughter, too bad for you. If I enjoy buying gifts, too bad for you. If I enjoy helping people, too bad for you. I don't care. I'm not here to, um, I don't care. That's just the way it is. It don't bother me. It's foolery and don't care. Don't mince words. I'm not here to twist and manipulate words. What was it? I talked about my granddaughter yesterday, and somebody commented about that's not what Christmas is about. It's not about gift giving. I never talked about giving a gift to anybody. How do you know what I'm doing? I don't talk about what I'm giving to anybody. And even if I did, that's none of your business. For real. Just saying. Christmas is different to every individual. Nobody is the same. And I'm not fitting into nobody's mold. Land in between. It's a beautiful uncaging. It's a beautiful release. When we step into our authentic selves and we are honest with ourselves, whatever that is, no two people are the same. And, as far as I'm concerned, Spirit made us who we are. We are who we are. We're all unique. We're never the same. This land in between, it's like getting to the sweetness in life, whatever it is. It's a beautiful uncaging. It's like allowing yourself to experience the sweetness in life. Okay? And everyone experiences that differently. There are no two people the same. The mold has been broke on each and every person. What's going on? It's trusting your own intuition. It's trusting what is good for you. How are you going to get to the beauty of life? Even through all the thorns, even through all the trials and tribulations, there's something sweet in it. If you can see the beauty, the sweetness that life has to offer, I don't care what it is. When you do that, it's a beautiful uncaging. You are free. You set yourself free to experience whatever it is in life by following your own intuitions. We're all unique. We're all different. And there are no two the same. It's like we can't follow any particular, like I'm saying, I'm different than other people, guys. And I'm unique in my own way. I read tarot my own way. How my guides have taught me to read cards. And that's just the way it is. Take it or leave it. It's about a higher perspective, seeing things as you want to see them. Believe it's a burst of magic. It's like you come shining through. When you're your own, you uncage yourself out of whatever it is that's kept you stuck. It's like giving yourself the opportunity to enjoy the good things in life, whatever they are to you. Some it's a pet, some it's going for a walk, some it's going for a drive, some of you it's reading a good book, some of you it's just enjoying the people that are around you or enjoying your own solitude. Whatever it is, it gives you a chance to see things from a higher perspective, and you will shine. You'll come bursting through when you stand in your own who you were intended to be. And it really is nobody's business who that is. Because each person is made unique and not to fit in a mold. It's a willing release. You come shining through, getting a higher perspective, being very intuitive, trusting your own instincts. You release and you find all the beauty in life. And instead of being stuck, like, which way should I go? Making a decision to be your true authentic selves. You'll come shining through. Some of us got to release to do that. Belief systems, whatever it is that floats your boat, Sag. It's calling on the universe, calling on the muse. What brings you enjoyment in life? And do that. It's like we get so far away from our original path by following whatever we were taught or whatever it is. Some things got to be released. Whatever it is, people, places, things, doesn't matter. But I can tell you that this is our journey. That's why we're here, to stand in our true authentic selves. Like, for real. And then you'll always have people that criticize you. You will always have people that don't agree with you. You're not meant to be on this planet to be people pleasers and do what other people think is politically correct or incorrect. Who cares? How did Spirit make you, Sag, and be that, whatever it is, to you? And not everybody agrees with that. But there's only one you, Sag. You know what I mean? There's only as many people as there is on this planet. Each person is truly unique. Each person has a gift. You know? Some of you said it is time to go and had to willingly release whatever it was. A person, a place, a thing, a job. Who knows? It's time to go. Cutting out all the bullshit out of our lives, whatever isn't serving us. To see, it's not like Sag isn't willing to go through a bunch of obstacles. I mean, we've had them all. But it's time to chop wood and release what isn't serving us. Here is the community. Here is truth be told. Higher view. It's faded. See, I can take this many different ways. Here is this yang wanting to co-create. So who do we work with? Well, can you work with somebody that's not telling the truth? Or can you work with somebody who is telling the truth? Some of you have had to release, a masculine energy because they were dealing with a third party. Okay, it's here. But the truth be told, some of you have had to chop wood, say it is time to go, even though you could co-create with a person. But this masculine energy could also mean when you stand in your masculine energy that you get the strength, the courage to release people, places, or things that were not for your higher good. But I can tell you that a person that you did release wants to come in, speak the truth, and co-create. Okay? Building blocks. You're rebuilding your life. Now, I can take these cards and I can interpret them 10 different ways right now. So, which is why Spirit asked me to call on my own intuition to do an interpretation. I can interpret this 10 different ways right now. So, I don't have time to do that, guys. It's not a personal read, it is a general energy read. So it is hard because there are so many different energies, no two are the same. But for the general energy that I'm getting is somebody had to remove somebody from their life and walk away because they were dealing with a third party, are now seeing the truth, had to rebuild their life. It is faded, this masculine energy that you were working with. And now because you've walked away, this masculine energy wants to work with you, realizing that it was faded, realizing that they should have been building with you all along. So it has been a time to just reflect, stand back and breathe and collect our thoughts, collect our energies, and decide, soul search, ask the universe for a higher perspective so you can see things more clearly, because sometimes we're trapped with this heart card. The love is there, but sometimes you got to free yourself, because especially if it's bringing you down, stressing you out, or having an ill effect on your life. Because a lot of you Saggies want something that is long term, that will go the distance, stand the test of time, be around you through all the obstacles and challenges that life has to offer. That is teamwork. And if you're doing all the work, where's the team? Right? So a lot of Sagittarians had to release someone because they didn't want to be involved in a third-party situation, are looking and seeking for something that will stand the test of time, will go the distance. And you had to just go with the flow, release, go with the flow. Like, it either is working or it isn't working. I need a chance to think here. But you're on a new life. Some of you just want a new life, rebuilding yourselves up. And then what, typically what happens when you do that, someone from your past tries to return, because it's like, it's that proverbial heart trap we lock ourselves into. Like, we know we love, we know we care, we know we're patient, we know we have put the work in all that we can, and sometimes we overgive. And that's why you needed to chop wood. Somebody was overgiving. Somebody was giving more of themselves than what they were getting. And you had to clean things up. Like, time to go, chop wood, let things go. Give yourself a chance to think. See things from a higher perspective. Somebody's got to clean up their mess. But that's why this person kept going back and forth. Sorry to say, but we allow it. If we allow, we train people to teach us. Like we train people, what is that saying? It's how to teach, how we teach people how we want to be treated. And it's like if we allow someone to keep coming back and forth, it messes us up. It gets us off our own journeys, our own paths. It's a mess. So if anything is coming in and bringing you all this stress, anxiety, confusion, things that are not for your higher good, it will eventually affect your health. And that's why some of you have released someone. It could have started to affect your health. And it's like you don't mind giving, but what about teamwork? Is it a team effort or is it a one-sided effort? And that's why this person had a sense sort of like an entitlement, that they were entitled to go back and forth. Maybe they've been trained in prior relationships, like that it's acceptable, to treat people that way, and it's simply not effective. Well, it works for them, but is it working for Sag? Okay, and that's what you have to ask yourself. Is it working for me? If the answer to that is no, some of you moved on, chopped wood, and are now on a new life. Many of you are in new relationships or are receiving new relationships of things that you can work with. So whether you are working on your own and being single, or whether you are working and co-creating with anyone else, it's like someone is rejuvenated since they have released an energy. They're working on themselves. It's given them a chance to think, to see things from a higher perspective. And that's when we call upon our guides and we say, was I really in a situation that was healthy for me? Or was it something that I was holding on to because I desired it so much? Love. Someone had a whole lot of genuine, unconditional love towards somebody. But this person kept going back and forth, indecision. Should I, shouldn't I? Will I, won't I? Should I put in the teamwork? Should I put in the effort? And somebody had to clean up their own mess. And that is what it is about. We can't make people change, do things that they don't want to do. So Sagi's like, okay, I gotta let it go. I have to heal. I have to follow my destiny. I have to follow my own path. And hopefully this person catches up or figures it out. Some never will. And we should not put our own lives on hold waiting for someone else to figure something out. We have to continue to co-create for our own good. So it's like, it's in the here and the now. It's like, what do I have to work with today? Well, today, I'm going to co-create with the universe. Or today, I'm going to work on my own path. Today, it's the past and the future. And what do we have today to work with? Well, Sagis working on their own path. Even though there is unfinished business, those are those strong pulls. We keep feeling pulled toward our energy or a person or a place or a thing or a job, perhaps. Some of us have had to let go of careers or jobs that were keeping us stuck. What do I want today? What does my world look like today? And seeing the beauty in it? What do I have today? Well, I've got coffee. I have people I care about. I have you guys. I have this channel. I'm co-creating with the universe, and I'm grateful for that. But I can tell you that somebody is just looking at their happiness. And there is a deep knowing. It's that deep knowing that you know that probably someone around you, that you could work with them, that it could go the distance. But if this person can't make a decision, can't make their mind up, you have no choice but continue to move on if you want to be happy. Others, I know, guys, I'm going to be for real. Love is patient. But my spirit guides are saying it's not enough. Yes, be patient, but don't put your life on hold for anybody. Keep moving forward, live in the here and the now. What do I have to deal with today? Well, today I do not have that person. So what am I going to do with my life? Well, I'm going to co-create and I'm going to fulfill my life and I'm going to be happy no matter what my circumstances are. And it's like, you know, I personally know feminine energies, okay, that have waited 40 years for their soulmate. Like, are you for real? You have wasted 40 years of your life moping, waiting for someone to return to your life because you believed they were your soulmate. If they were your soulmate, okay, every soulmate is not intended to be with you for life. Some soulmates are only intended to be here for a season, a day, a week, a year, 10 years, whatever the case may be. Some soulmates are only here to teach a lesson and for you to move on with your life. But because you feel a strong connection to someone, that's why they pull on your heartstrings. They keep pulling on your energy because it is a soul tie, okay? A strong connection. They have a deep knowing, and so does Sagittarius. But a higher power takes over. A higher power, you'll have a deep knowing, okay? It's like Spirit keeps urging you on, Sagittarius. That's the will to survive, the will to live, the will to enjoy what it is in the current moment. Okay? It's not nor living in the past. It's not like all the future. It's like, what do we have to deal with today? Where am I on my journey today? And focus in on your own path, co-creating with a higher power. There is a higher power involved. And that is going by the book. So all that glittered isn't gold. So sometimes we look at a past situation, and when we have an opportunity to sit back and think, was it really that all that I was imagining it to be? You know, was it really as strong a connection as what we thought it was? Sometimes, you know, like I've had soul connections, soul ties, personally myself, where you think, oh my God, that was my soulmate. Oh my Lord, I feel so much in love. I love this person unconditionally. But when you've had a good time apart from one another, you look back and you go, you know what? It wasn't all it was cracked up to be. All that glittered wasn't gold. Like, we fantasize what love is and we fantasize the way relationships should be. Was I really in a union that I could co-create with, share my ideas with, share my goals and my dreams with without somebody like stepping on your goal or making you feel somehow that what your dreams were foolish, or you really get a chance to think, was that a soul tie? So um because you felt this strong love or you felt this strong bond with somebody, was it really cracked up to be all that? When you are apart from someone, it gives you a chance to think, why was I feeling so attached to that person? How come it was that when I met up with this person that I stopped doing certain things, or I stopped being a certain way, the way I really was? Why? Because they pulled you in their direction, and then they become the focus. It gets you off your path. So why? It gives you a chance to ask those questions. Why am I feeling such a strong connection here? What is this lesson that I'm supposed to be learning here? And going to the universe and saying, why is it, Spirit, that I keep doing this? Like, why do I repeat certain patterns? Why do I go for certain individuals that cannot make a decision about me? You know what I mean? It gives you a chance to just step back, see things as they really are, not in past, not in future, but today. What am I dealing with today? Well, I'm dealing with someone who's indecisive. I'm dealing with someone who wanted to keep going back and forth, uncertainty, unsure of whether they want to work with me. Well, you know what? Today, I just want peace. I want peace in my life. I want to be happy with or without anybody. Spirit goes, good for you, Sagittarius. Well, let me help you. What is it today that inspires you? Call on the muse and quiet your mind. What is it today that's going to make me happy? Because I can tell you, like 90% of the people that I have truly loved in my life were not cracked up, were not worthy of my love. Just for real. I was trained to be a people pleaser. I was trained to be love unconditionally and whatever happens through all storms. And I was trained to believe that. From a very young age, you can get through anything, blah, blah, blah. Yes, you can. If you're in a teamwork, yes, you can. But when you're dealing with energies that keep going back and forth, that cannot make a decision about you, there's a reason. Either they feel that they don't need to make that decision, they don't want to make that decision, so you got to be the decider. You got to be the one that decides, well, is this healthy for my life? Or is this unhealthy for my life? Whether you love that person or not. I've had to leave unions that I felt an incredibly strong bond with, and I'm still in love. And I gotta leave them. Why? Because I can recognize the signs of when it's starting to suck my energy, or when I'm doing more of the work. You know what I mean? And I don't prejudge people, and I give them the benefit of the doubt. But if I start seeing certain signs that it's becoming more one-sided or a little bit of selfishness, that's a red flag to me. So is this for my higher good? I go to my spirit guides and I soul search to my creator first. Is this healthy for me? And if my guides tell me that this is not healthy for me, then I'm going to be in the here and the now. Today, this is not healthy for me. Okay, so I'm going to move ahead in my life. If this person wants to at some point be decisive, has assuredness, then that's a different, you're dealing with something different. But if this person is showing you that they are indecisive, if they have shown you confusion, keep you wondering and guessing and confused all the time, that is not healthy. And all the universe is telling you is to live in the here and the now. Be happy today in your circumstances with your own life so that you're not dependent on what somebody else thinks of you, you know, in the past, in the present, or in the future. Because even if you're with your true soulmate and you are in a divinely guided union and you are co-creating with someone and you are working as a teamwork and collaborating together and building your lives, and there, even if there is no issues, if one of you were to fall ill or pass away, Spirit wants you to be able to go on and continue on. And that's where it's important to stand in your own authenticity, because even when we're in unions that are solid, there's no guarantee that person is going to be with you for life. None. And Spirit doesn't want you crumbling when that person leaves your life. That you will have the strength and the determination to keep on keeping on. Even though you may miss that person, love that person, you have enough power within you. When you have feminine energy and masculine energy, you've got, that is the essence of life, is to keep on keeping on. And I can tell you right now, it's about balance. If we give too much of ourselves away, then where are we when they go? We're lost. Because you give your own self up. And now we feel that strong bond, right? Because we have learned to be dependent on somebody else's opinion of us, or somebody else's thoughts of us, or somebody else's love concerning us. No, I'm good. I'm good on my own. I'm good. Would I like to have someone to co-create with? Yes. Who doesn't? But if I don't get it, then I don't get it. But in the meantime, I'm not allowing someone to mess with my energy. And that's what this person has been doing. Messing with your energy. Or they would not be coming out in their reads. Why? Is because everybody's dream is to have this milk and honey, this bliss, this love, the happy family, the happy outcome. If you have your milk and honey, with or without anybody, you're good to go, Sag. And it's about what we imagine. I was imagining my life to be a certain way. I was imagining working with this person for the rest of my life, and then boom, the rug is pulled out from underneath you, and you're left in awe. You're left holding the bag. It's like reality check. Oh my God. And then you realize, do you know how much of my time and energy I put into that? Do you imagine how much of myself I gave away to that union? And you're lost. And you're crushed and you're burnt to the ground. That's why Spirit is telling you to rise up like Phoenix from the ashes. Imagine your own milk and honey. Because was it imagination? Was this person all cracked up to be what you thought that they were? Or was it in your imagination because you wanted this milk and honey? Because I can tell you, if someone keeps treating you like that, they are not worth your time. They will drain every ounce of energy from you, soulmate connection or not. That's why Spirit is saying everything in balance. Keep everything in balance. Give if someone's giving. Hold back if someone is holding back. Because otherwise you're left burnt to the ground and left starting from scratch all over again. Some of you already have your milk and honey within your own lives, and good on you for doing that. Because whether people come and go from our lives, and just when you think you found the one, then the rug gets pulled out, you're left burnt. So your milk and honey is your milk and honey. Am I going to be burnt to the ground when someone walks out of my life? Spirit saying, hell no, you got milk and honey all on your own, Sagittarius. And that is having the ability to imagine what milk and honey is to you. It's not dependent on another person. It's dependent on you. That's okay if someone leaves my life. It's okay because I'm happy with my own life. I'm happy with my milk and honey. Look, I have milk and honey all to myself. I'm happy. I'm independent. You know, I have loving people around me. If I don't, I can also co-create and find them. I can find someone that will share the dream with me, that can share the higher perspective with me. And if I don't, I have it on my own. People and unions are supposed to add quality to your life, not take away from it. Yes, we go through periods of tough times, but I'm going to have my milk and honey regardless of anybody who wants to come and go out of my life. Because half of them weren't all they were cracked up to be. And that is for real. And I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings, but I've lived a long time. And I've experienced an awful lot in my lifetime. And 90% of the time, you talk to people, I thought this was the one. I thought this was my soulmate. The bond was so tight. The bond, they may have been a soulmate, but they weren't intended to stay. Some people are intended to stay, and if they are intended to stay, they'd be staying. Period. You know, a lot of people don't want to hear that. They want to wait 40 years for a soulmate to return. What purpose was that? And they're left void and empty and sad. Nobody wants to be around those people, and they get tired of hearing it. I'm lonely. I'm sad. I'm waiting for my soulmate to return. Well, what did you do today? Well, I turned down going out for coffee with my kids because I'm sitting at home waiting for the phone to ring. Or they might stop by. So if it's affecting your life where you're not being productive, you're not enjoying the things that Spirit has already given to you, like, they're not worth that. We're here on our own journey. We come into the world by ourselves. We're born into the world. We were in the womb. We go out alone. It's our own journey we should be worried about. It should not be dependent on who comes and goes in our life. And if people come and go in our life and take from us our valuable time or energy and do not give it back, it is time to chop them out of our life. Because you will come shining through. And when you do that, you start attracting others of the same like-minded energy. TikTok, how much time do you invest? How much time do you waste on people that are not fulfilling you, making you shine, making you feel happy? We make ourselves happy, but you know, when we're in a love connection, it's nice if we help one another shine and bring out the goodness. If they're bringing out stress, if they're bringing out worry, anxiety, can't make a decision, we got to ask ourselves, how much time do you invest? Exchanging gifts. If you've chopped wood and you remove someone from your life that wasn't for your higher good, Spirit has another person aligned for you. Once you have learnt your lessons, once you've taken a step back and you have asked yourself, have I done the soul work that I need to do? There are other people out there, for real. Is it equal gift exchange? Because some of these people, they come in, they exchange gifts, they go again, and you're going left here. It's a never-ending story. They did it again. You know, they did it again. I opened the door, I gave them my heart, I opened my heart up, and they crushed it again. And you're left going, repeating cycles. So we don't want to repeat cycles. That's why Spirit talks about past, present, and future. And what we see today is usually a precursor of what's going to happen next. If you know that this person keeps going back and forth, they come in, exchange gifts, take your energy, and go again, you're going, damn, I'll let them do it again. Right? It's a never-ending story. Like, this person is trained to come in, take your energy, your sexuality, whatever. I don't even care if it's a cup of coffee. And they leave you feeling empty. When they leave, you might want to exchange that energy for someone that you can work with. Because you're supposed to feel fulfilled, right? And when this person, especially in third-party situations, guys, and they're having a sexual relationship with someone else, and they come into your energy, you're exchanging gifts, energy gifts, with whoever they've been sleeping with. They come to you, have a sexual encounter with you. You're also pulling it on the energies of whoever they have been sleeping with. It becomes now your gift. And sometimes they're not always gifts. Like, if you're ever around a person, that's that deep knowing, that sensing you get. Like, this person seems off today. They seem different today. They're not in their energy. That's likely because they're not. They have attachments to other people's energies that are with them. And whoever they've been dealing with. There is no place like home. This person sees you as home, feels comfortable with you. So if they're that comfortable, why do they go again? Because you're comforting. You provide them all the things that comfort them. But do they take that and go back to Now you're feeding that person positive energy and to whoever they're with. So all those comforts that you provide, Sagittarius, that hominess, that loving nature, the the comforts of home, that just, I know we belong together energy, and then they go and exchange gifts with someone else. They're taking all your beautiful gifts, all your beautiful love, and handing it over to the people who are likely your haters, your adversaries, your foes. And when they come to you, they're bringing that negative energy to your home and exchanging gifts. So we have to be cautious of who we're giving our energy to, because it is energy. And then you're left mending. You're the fixer. Now I got to fix this. I got to fix my energy again. I got to fix myself again. Now I'm hurt again because this person keeps going back there, and actually they're stealing. It's theft. It's energy theft. They're stealing your positivity. They're stealing your loving nature. They're stealing your comforts. You've opened your door and your heart to this individual. They take from you all that loving kindness and that beautiful, beautiful energy that you have, and I can feel it. It's deep because you're so giving. They take it and give elsewhere. They've exchanged gifts. They've taken your goodness and given it to a third-party piece of crap. That's why they can do what they do and stand to be in the relationship that they're in with that third party, because you are the positivity. You are the nurturer. You are the giver, the gift giver of energy, love, compassion, time, that gives them strength to stay in that third party situation. Stop giving. You are Treasure Island. That's why they see you and they keep coming back, because they know you are the treasure. They know that you will heal them. They know that your home is open to them. Your heart's open to them. They know the value of you. And they come, they take, and they give it to your enemy. The feminine treasure. You are the treasure. Roles can be reversed, Sagittarian males. Know that. This could be you who's the giver. You deserve a feminine energy that sees you as Treasure Island. And the feminines deserve a masculine who treats them as Treasure Island, sees their value, and isn't taking those precious gifts and giving them to a damn third party who didn't deserve it. Period. Because all it does is create and leave you with this damn chaos and conflict all the time. And then they go, this gotta change. This person keeps coming back around and around. And how many cycles with this person are you willing to give? And that's what this is all about. Spirit is proud of you when you collect your own energy, stay on your own path. If this person fits into your path, then so be it. If this person is coming, exchanging gifts, giving you, dumping all their bullshit on your negative energy. Oh, my wife did this, my girlfriend did this, third party. The person I'm with is stressing me out. They come to you, dump their shit on your doorstep, and they leave you in chaos and conflict. Now you're off your life path, not focusing in on what your fate is, what your destiny is. People romanticize soul connections and soul ties way too much, guys. You deserve a loyal heart. 2 loyal hearts. Get the key, loyalty. Where does this person's loyalties lay? Am I going to repeat this time after time, or am I going to find a loyal heart? Someone who is devoted to me as much as I am to them. There's not one heart here. There's two. Or is this person to come and just get a leg up, a helping hand? You offer your energy and they return back to a third party. And you know what really gets me the most? You mark my words if I'm not right. I've known people who have done this. Oh, friends of friends and friends of mine, and the girls I work with, the guys I work with, and they'll say, do you know, they always come back and they say, do you know what that a-hole did? Took all my advice, my words, the things that I told them, my business ideas, my words that I spoke, and told them to this other person. How flexible are you going to be? Because some of you are going, this is not for me. And Spirit is telling you if that is going on, it is not for you. You deserve a loyal heart. Period. And some people just keep going, why does this keep happening? Why do I keep repeating these cycles? It is because you're settling for less. And that was the purpose of that person coming into your life, to teach you that lesson, not to settle. Serendipity. It's all too familiar. Repeating cycles, and you're going, you know what? I'm sensing that it's familiar cycles. It's things that you know, like I sense like it's a deep knowing. You just have a deep knowing. Even though you know there's a soul connection or a soul tie here, you're going, why does this keep happening? Like, why? If you have to keep asking yourself why all the time, it's because it's not for you. You're going, why? I've been flexible. I help this person out. I give them a helping hand when they've asked for it. And I've been flexible. I've bent over backwards. You know, I've gone through all the thorns with this person. When am I going to get to the sweetness? They go back around and take all that goodness and give it to your foes. That's why there's a fork in the road. That's why you have to make a decision for your life, and nobody can tell you. Some of you are just going, it is time for a nap. I'm done with you. And then they come in again with a message. We need to take time out. I need to think for myself. I need to step back from this situation. I've done all I can do. And then boom, they message you again. I want to be fair this time. I've been watching you. Why? Because then when you take a separation from this person, they feel orphaned, alone. But they had no problem orphaning you. Things are coming to the edge. Blessed. It's fate. When you learn the lessons, you're going to be blessed with a loyal heart. If you know this person is not loyal, Spirit's saying, cut them loose. They're keeping you off your life course, your life path. They consume your energy. They consume your thoughts. What's this? This person is non-committal. It wanted to come in reverse. They're non-committal. You need to find someone who is committed to you. You're about to be blessed. That's why there's a fork in the road. You have to make a decision. If you know you're dealing with someone non-committal, Spirit is saying you've got to choose. You want a loyal heart, you want commitment, you've got to release someone who is they're non-committal. You can't make them be committal. You can't sit around waiting for people to change. You have to change. You're the only one that can change. And you're not going to change this person. Period. They hold back. I'm telling you. Queen of Wands, beautiful, attractive, yes. Is it equal reciprocity here? Or is this person breadcrumbing you? If they're breadcrumbing you, let them go and cut them loose. That's the advice of Source. Because they come in when they're wounded by the other lover. They come to you for, I've been hurt. Oh my God, my life is a disaster. Things are not working out at home or with this other person. They come into you for the healing when they've been wounded. Because you are attractive, you are single, you are confident, you are abundant. You got it going on, Sagittarius. Okay? That's why this person, that's the shiny toy. Whenever they get hurt by the shiny toy, whenever they've been hurt, then they come over to Sagittarius. They come slow moving, creeping in with all their fucking burdens. And I'm going to be clear. When they're hurt and they're burdened and they need a helping hand, they go to Sag. Okay? They spy on you. But this is fear. This is their shadow. They're in low vibrational energy. They come to you when they have fears, doubts, concerns, been wounded, burdens, and they come straight to Sag and dump it on your doorstep. They are trickster, indecisive, can't make up their mind. Spirit is saying this is a repeating cycle of Sag. They're going to come in and repeat this cycle again. And you're going to have to ask yourself, are you coming wounded? Are you coming with burdens and baggage? Or are you going to clean up your own mess before you come to my house? Because this person likes options. And they're resisting commitment. I'm going to tell you right now. They're resistant to this. They push away this connection. They push away this home card. They don't like the idea of marriage. They don't like it. They don't like it. So you're going to have to, they want to just come in and go. They want to come and go, get in the car, come see you, travel to see you, go. And they're resistant to this connection. Yeah, it's this Emperor, okay? You are happiness to them. That's why it's crucial to watch your energy. Because if they're still entertaining third parties, they just come bloodsuck out of you and leave again. I'm sorry if that offends someone, but it's true. Because they're in this stuck energy. When they get bored, when things get stagnant and stale where they are and they get stuck, they know Sagittarius is going to bail their ass out. Spirit saying this is the truth. Three of Pentacles. When they get lonely, when they feel orphaned, then they want to work on a plan. But they're immature, then they reach out. Because they're lonely. Because they're feeling isolated and alone. They miss you, or this person may struggle with immaturity and they don't know how to be alone. It's like they don't know how to be alone. So that's why they like having many options, because when they have burnt their bridge wherever they are, or burnt their bridge with their options, Sagittarian looks pretty good. Even though you are their soul mate, it is a soul contract. That's why the pulls are so heavy. It's a soul contract. Soulmate or no soulmate. The feelings, the urges, the pulls are so intense, so strong. But they're selfish. They are self-focused at this time. It doesn't mean they're not going to change in the future, but I wouldn't wait on anybody. I'm sorry, I'm going to live my life today. I'm going to be happy today. And if another energy comes around that I want to share my love with and my life with, it'll be too late for that person. Because Spirit's not going to send me, you know, Spirit's going to send me someone really good because I've done the work. And even if there's an idiot soulmate that comes in, like a karmic contract or something, Spirit's going to tell me, red flags, red flags. This is not the one. That's why they would get so resentful and so angry. They know that you're balanced. They know that you're this angel, you know, to them. And that's why they get so angry and want to retaliate, because it's frustrating. It's frustrating them. And it's going to continue to frustrate them until they start making decisions for their own life. You know, this person listens to like other people. They need to grow. Put it that way. That's why this anger is building in this person and they go raging on other people, is because it's festering. It's festering in them. It's karmic energy. This juggling, weighing things out, back and forth energy. They're very unstable. And now I could say that the karmic is unstable. Well, they are. But your person is. Your person is unstable. And then they come to you for healing. They know that this is fated. They know that this is destiny. But this person sits here juggling people, things, weighs things out all the time, overthinks, overanalyzes, can't make a decision for the life of them. That's why they're getting angrier and angrier. Because they need to learn the lesson. But they're not moving anywhere. It's like they spend all their time thinking. They got to reap what they have sown. They're in that player energy. And it's like they're thinking about it, but they're not taking any action. It's like they think about taking the leap of faith. They think about it. But damned, this person is in that King of Passion energy. Okay? And instinctively you know this. They like attention. They do things for attention. They like a lot of attention. And then they go hot and cold. This person is hot and cold. I can't make it up. They're hot and then they turn cold because they like a lot of attention. And you, the more attention you give them, the more they feed off it. As above, so below. That's that messaging, or this person's energy is all over the place. Justice, fairness, move forward. This person, then when you ignore them, they ignore your... they may ignore your messages or feel like they're pouty. Okay, they're pouting is what they're doing. You know, do you need this? Do you want this? Do you need this? They don't like all the cups that were offered to them so far. They just sit there, not good enough, no, I want to try something else. This person doesn't know what they want. That's why it's this third party heartbreak. Then they go focusing in on their coin and their wand, and it ends up in chaos and conflict. That's their journey. You know, they fight and argue. They don't trust. Sadness ends up in betrayal, hurt. Then they feel like they're being betrayed. They're jealous. They are. They hide their emotions and they stay in that Seven of Swords energy with this past person on their brain. They lie. They hide their emotions. And it's like this person thrives on, to be real with you, they thrive on the drama. They thrive on the conflict. They like everybody fighting over them. It makes them feel, it gives them an ego boost. So when they can have several feminines fighting over them, what does that do to their ego? They're not telling you that. That's what they're not telling you. Watch your money. Something to do with work. Could have ended a job or something like that. Looking out and seeing what you're working on. Watch your money. That's all I'm going to tell you. If you've had a major glow up, you've had a lot of financial success, Sagittarius, whatever, I don't care. This is, they don't. Because if you're giving this person money, not saying all of you are, but it's going right into the hand of the enemy. That's where it's going. Oh my God. Sagittarius, it's like this person then turns their back on you, goes back to this family situation that this person is in or whatever, and then all they do is stress you out. make you worry again. It's a repeating pattern of this person, which is why Spirit's telling you to really, really have a look and see if this is worth your time. If they are doing this to you, this Nine of Sword energy, sleepless nights, high anxiety, stress, how can you have this and this together? Nine of Swords with the 10 of Cups. So if this person is so stressed out in their family situation, or stressed out with family connections, or stressed out with a business, or stressed out with the love connection, or whatever, why are they in it? That's why somebody needs to walk away. Then they come in with an apology. It's a repeat. They come back around. This person, you are abundant. They see you as their true love. They see you as someone who they could spend the rest of their life with. But they sit here. It's a trap. This person comes in, confuses you again, and then they keep you stuck and trapped, making you believe this is true love. I'm going to be here forever. This is a forever thing. But then they turn around and they go back home to whoever they're dealing with. Sagittarian Spirit is saying there is a true love for you that is going to make you very happy. Okay? So every soul tie is not necessarily a good one. It's to teach us a lesson about what we don't want. We don't want players. We don't want dishonest people. We don't want another karmic lesson. We don't, if that person can't make up their mind to leave a shiny toy and make you as a priority, Spirit is saying, move on. They're time wasters. They will waste your time, your energy, your love, keep you off your life path, keep you stuck. That's why they don't want you to get away, Sagittarius. They know you're the real deal, but are they? That's what Spirit wants you to know. Take care, guys.